Most Harley riders will know what this is. This is basically a guardian angel bell that you hang on your bike. If you're not into the Harley culture or the lifestyle, you may not even know what that is. And for those of you who know what it is, do you really know what the true legend is behind that bell? If you don't, that's what we're going to talk about today on my 2013 Street Glide here. Check this out. I just mounted up my progressive suspension 990 series shocks with these remote reservoirs. This is a new bracket system to mount them up high, which I love. But let's get the bell mounted real quick. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it here on my lever. That's just to show you what it looks like. And one thing I want to say about these bells is it's better to have it gifted to you. It's supposed to like double the power of its magic. And you can buy one yourself, but it's better to have one gifted to you. I got this one from my son for Father's Day. Let's mount it on the bike. The general practice with these bells is to mount them down low. I had my last bell way down at the bottom of the chassis, but I think I'm gonna take this one here and we'll mount it at this cross member here. It's a little bit higher, but it's still low on the bike. I'm just taking a black zip tie and zip tying it right to the frame. Obviously, your bell, you can mount it however you want. I suggest mounting it someplace where it's not going to be bouncing against, you know, other components, making like a chinking noise as you're riding down the road. This right here, you see it's got plenty of clearance. It's not going to be banging on anything metal. And there it is. All right, guys, but before we get on the Street Glide, I want to introduce you to a clothing company that's been around since 2011. I recently struck up a deal with them because I dig their stuff. They're European, and their gear can be worn on a Harley, on a sport bike, whether you ride like a cafe bike. They're very big into the cafe scene. It's called Pandomoto, like I said, out of Europe. And I wore their gear during a full day video shoot for Burley Brand. Here's some footage from that shoot. But I want to just kind of real quick give you an overview of those two items. And I suggest you check them out first, pandomoto.com, because we don't want to wear just gear that looks good and it's protective. We want to know what's the culture behind the brand. Go to the website, read their backstory. All right, so this is the shirt and pant that I chose. The shirt is called the Capo Core 1. And both these items are made from 12-ounce Cordura, so it's super durable. Both the shirt and the pant come with this CE armor that you can add to the shoulders, to the elbows on the shirt, to the hips and the knees on the pant. Shirt's got a lot of cool features. You got button pockets, little accent embroidery here. It's got a top-of-the-line YKK zipper with snap closure, little Velcro patch there, just cool little feature. A very nice piece by the guys over at Pandomoto. The pant is called the Carl Devil 9. Once again, another Cordura piece, high durability. It's got Kevlar added to the high wear zones, like in your knees and your saddle. I chose this pant because I like how it has the denim wash look. I like the stretch panels here in the knees. It's got a nice stretch panel on the upper saddle area. This is what the back pockets look like. Cool little embroidery touch there. Nice little accent there and there. Cool little feature down here on the cuff. This is a reflective panel right here. They both do have a lifetime warranty, which is great. I know how we love our warranties. And I will say this, the shirt and the pant are a slim fit, kind of like Euro style. If you want to get your hands on some of this, you will find this shirt over on Revzilla. If you want to get this exact pant, you'll have to go through their website. Anyways, guys, go check out their complete line over at pandomoto.com. They got some cool designs that not only look good, but will protect you to the maximum. All right, let's get on the bike. All right, everybody, so as the legend goes of the Guardian Angel Bell, it's also called the Gremlin Bell. There might be some other names for it too, but the idea of the bell is to ward off the gremlins, and these gremlins do more than just cause you to possibly crash. They can make your bike break down, they can leave debris in the road, they can leave potholes in front of you, whatever it takes to try to make you crash and ruin your day. So as the legend goes, there was an old guy and he was on his Harley And he had ridden his Harley down to Mexico and filled up his saddlebags with toys and trinkets for children back here in the USA that were at an orphanage, right? So he just crosses the Mexican border into the USA, and it's evening time at this time. And he comes around a corner, and there's debris in the road that causes him to crash. And he lays his bike down, he slides across the street, comes to a stop. And then he sees the gremlins coming at him, so he starts grabbing at the different toys that had fallen out of his saddlebags, and he finds this bell. And he starts ringing the bell as hard as he can. And next thing you know, the gremlins are backing off. They don't like the sound of the bell, but he keeps on ringing it and ringing it. Well, there's a couple guys that are on Harleys and they're camping nearby, and they hear the bell ringing, and they're like, that's kind of strange considering it's evening time, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this all happened out in the desert somewhere. So the two guys get on their bikes and they go right toward the bell noise, and they find the poor old guy laying in a ditch, and the gremlins are gone. So the old guy had some extra bells, and he took a piece of leather off of his saddlebags, tied it to the bell, and gave each one of the guys their own bell. So the idea of the bell is that the gremlins, I guess they're, you know, the thing is they're supposed to be really small. They get trapped inside the bell, and they can't stand the noise of the bell. They can't stand being confined inside of the bell, and it drives them off. It wards them away. And obviously that does sound a little bit far-fetched, but I think deep inside all of us, you know, have this little belief system that we want to use every little thing we can to try to keep us safe on the road. Alright guys, as you can see, I just gassed up and shed some protective skin. Nice bike. Yeah, it's just a hot, miserable day here in Southern California. But, you know, if I'm cruising down the highway, I'm going to be wearing all that protective gear. I'm still wearing pants. But yeah, that's the legend behind the Gremlin Bell, the Guardian Angel Bell, whatever you want to call it. Look around on Harleys, you'll see them all over the place. If you ride a Harley and you don't have one yet, get one for yourself. Tell your wife or your girlfriend that you want one. Like I said before, if it's gifted to you, it's got twice the power. We're riding the dangerous streets, man. Every little bit can help. Oh, red light. Alright guys, you know the drill. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. My channel, my growth on my channel has gotten a little soft lately. I know I have not been uploading near as much as I need to be, but could really use a boost right now from you guys. Leave your comments below whether you got a bell or not, if you believe that legendary hype or not. And right on, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.